Tuesday, everybody. It's Thanksgiving week. It's our last show of the week. We're very excited. Not that it's our last show of the week, but we're very excited that it's Thanksgiving week. You know why? Because pie. Pie, you guys.
I'm not even a pie person. I am a cake person, and I'm very excited about cake.
Pie is life. Okay, let's get this going.
Listen, I saw every now and then I take a peek at the chat that's happening in the tailgate before the show, and maybe I dreamed it because I don't read the comments carefully, but it seemed like there were people in the comments who were like, I am sick and tired of news. Like, I have had it. I need a break. I need to disconnect. I need to just unplug for a few days. And you guys, we are so there with you.
Feeling you. Well, this is,
my God.
I think we could all come together and say, this is the last time we have to deal with news in November. And then we'll all come back together in December. Everybody we'll do this together today. And then we'll all walk away from news for a couple of days. We'll eat a lot of pie and a lot of complex carbohydrates.
Yes,
we'll all just go into a coma from said complex carbohydrates, and then we'll come back together in December.
That's right. Refreshed.
Right. Exactly.
But I also say that to warn everybody that today's show is not going to be particularly newsy. Because I was so sick and tired of it myself that I was like, okay, we'll cover the highlights, we will. But then there's going to be some cultural things and some silliness that happens in today's show because we're just over it, you guys. We are over it.
Yeah,
I can't even tell you. So we are going to kick it off with news, and that is, I did not even realize, because I'm obviously not in Texas like you are, I thought that the last time I even thought about who's running for Texas Senate, I knew John Cornyn was trying to get reelected and that Ken Paxton was going to be challenging him. And I thought, those sound like the worst possible choices ever.
Yeah.
And then I saw that Wesley Hunt has announced his candidacy. This was 6 weeks ago, and he has moved into second place, and he's quickly climbing.
As he should be.
Makes me so happy for Texas.
It should. This is a beacon on the hill, right?
Yes.
This is a really good thing because, man, Texas has made some poor decisions.
Right?
We have been drunk. You know what I mean? Drunk and making bad decisions over the past couple of years. So maybe we should make a good one.
This would be a really, really good one, you guys. This would be a good one.
Right.
So I hope this happens.
Me too.
I really, really hope. And you had said that you thought Wesley Hunt seems like the kind of guy that would be doing some prepping.
He would be the kind of guy that would just absolutely be prepared. And you guys should be prepared too. So visit ReadyWise.com. Use code CHICKS10 for 10% off your order. Do it.
Do it. And I don't know why our names are blue or why our banners are blue. You know how mad I get about it. I get so mad when it just changes without me doing something to change it. It makes me crazy. I don't know why that's a thing.
No clue.
And I also don't know why Karma is not doing her job. But unfortunately, yesterday, the big news was that a federal judge dismissed the charges against James Comey and Tish James over technicalities. And so this was infuriating. I'm sure I'm not the only one that feels that way. Super infuriating. But basically, they're saying that Lindsay Halligan, who was appointed as interim U.S. attorney for the Eastern District of Virginia, that appointment was somehow invalid. And so they just dismissed both of those cases without prejudice, which means that they can be refiled, which is the good news. I mean, if they had been dismissed with prejudice, that would be the end. These two would be off scot-free, and that would be super, super infuriating.
And Grande said she's already going to do that, which she was the one that said, hey, you go ahead and do it in the first place, which is, her track record is not so good. But the judge who dismissed the charges against both of these jackholes was, he is a Democrat.
I thought it was a woman.
I'm sorry. She is a Democrat activist appointed by Clinton. So my thing is the GOP just needs to grow some major balls when it comes to all this judicial activism, because that's what it is. They have all of these Democrat judges all over the place that are executing judicial activism. So like grow some balls and do something about that, because we hear all these Democrats saying, "Let me get democracy. This is an attack on democracy because they're doing it through our judicial system. They're attacking democracy. It's not okay, you guys. They have to grow some balls and take care of this, because this is a problem. It's becoming a huge problem.
It's a problem. I was very, very curious to see what Mike Davis was going to say about all this. So you can imagine his rage. So he tweeted about this several times, but I thought this was a pretty good summary where he said, Lindsay Halligan has overwhelming evidence. James Comey lied to Congress about Crossfire Hurricane, the biggest scandal in American history. We've seen it. It is in her responses to Comey's motions to derail the case. The evidence is overwhelming, but Democrat judges in a D.C. suburb courthouse seem bent on protecting Comey and kicking the case. Halligan's following the rules. We've reviewed the evidence and transcripts. Comey will face accountability in the Eastern District of Virginia or the Southern District of Florida.
Yeah.
And as you mentioned, Pam Bondi said, yeah, this is not over, and he can stop taking a victory lap. I'm not even going to play you James Comey's like ridiculous video, like proclaiming victory, because it's nauseating. But we will play you 2 clips of Karoline Leavitt saying, "This ain't over, bitches." My words, obviously, not hers.
I wish you would have said that, actually.
What
That
I
would
will
be great.
say is that everybody knows that James Comey lied to Congress. It's as clear as day. And this judge took an unprecedented action to throw these cases out to shield James Comey and Letitia James from accountability based on a technical ruling. And the administration disagrees with that technical ruling. We believe the attorney in this case, Lindsay Halligan, is not only extremely qualified for this position, but she was, in fact, legally appointed. And I know the Department of Justice will be appealing this in very short order. So maybe James Comey should pump the brakes on his victory lap.
Yeah.
Pump the brakes, bitch. The trick's on the right. So, yeah,
How would we ever do this job? Like, we could never be in positions
never,
like that.
No, I could. It's the whole. I'm done with professionalism. I stopped that like 4 years ago. I stopped with professionalism. Remember, I tried to be professional. I tried to get back into the whole professional thing, and I was like,
that was a big fat fail.
It's like I have to wear a blazer. No, I'm out. I can't do it.
Blazer.
No, I'm done with blazers. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Karoline was asked about this a lot, obviously, yesterday, and I just love her. And so anytime that I can find her just being Karoline, you know what I mean?
Right.
We're gonna show it to you. Here she is again.
No, because Lindsay Halligan was legally appointed, and that's the administration's position. I know there was a judge who is clearly trying to shield Letitia James and James Comey from receiving accountability, and that's why they took this unprecedented action to throw away the indictments against these 2 individuals. But the Department of Justice will be appealing very soon, and it is our position that Lindsay Halligan is extremely qualified for this position, but more importantly, was legally appointed to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so appeal. And maybe like somebody in the GOP find some testicles somewhere. Just maybe somebody will get some for Christmas. Let's all pray that
lovely.
The GOP gets some balls.
Yeah.
And we'll do something about this, because it's activism is what it is. It is judicial activism. I'm so tired of it. That is a cancer in our country, and it's got to be dealt with. We got to cut it out.
It's a big fat problem, you guys.
It's
it is
huge.
a big fat problem. I know we said that we can never be in these kinds of communications roles because we lack professionalism. But I guess the good news is that if we ever wanted to, everybody's cussing now. So that's kind of just the norm.
True.
And so maybe we would be okay
Maybe
in these jobs.
I guess. I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't really want any of those kinds of jobs anyway. I feel like what we do is pretty fun right now.
I love our job. We have the best job ever.
Like, for real, you guys, it's pretty awesome.
The greatest.
Yesterday, so we've been talking for days now about the ridiculous, they're calling them now the Seditious Six, those ridiculous Democrats who did that ridiculous video, which has angered Trump. And, you know, he put out some tweets that everybody's freaking out about. Oh my God, he's calling for the execution of people. Blah. So they're freaking out about it. And the official account of the Department of War yesterday released an official statement. If you would like to read this.
I'd love to. Official statement. The Department of War has received serious allegations of misconduct against Captain Mark Kelly, USN retired, in accordance with the Uniform Code of Military Justice 10 USC 688 and other applicable regulations. A thorough review of these allegations has been initiated to determine further actions, which may include recall to active duty for court-martial proceedings or administrative measures. Oh, snap.
Oh, damn.
This matter will be handled in compliance with military law, ensuring due process and impartiality. Further official comments will be limited to preserve the integrity of the proceedings. The Department of War reminds all individuals that military retirees remain subject to the UCMJ for applicable offenses, and federal laws such as 18 USC 2387 prohibit actions intended to interfere with the loyalty, morale, or good order and discipline of the armed forces. Any violations will be addressed through appropriate legal channels. All service members are reminded that they have a legal obligation under the UCMJ to obey lawful orders, and that orders are presumed to be lawful. A service member's personal philosophy does not justify or excuse the disobedience of an otherwise lawful order. And I'd like to point out that these people didn't just organically do this video. It was well thought out. It was planned meticulously. Yeah. It was rehearsed. It was produced. And then it was put out there for the masses, for those military people. It is absolutely sedition, and they should be held accountable. They can suck a bowl. All these people need to be held accountable. That guy should be court-martialed.
Yeah.
What a jerk. I mean, what they did.
Oh, my God.
Like there are people rotting for J6 for less, for doing less. So suck it.
This is the thing. I'm always very, very angry with Karma because it doesn't seem like she's like slacking big time in her job.
She is slacking, but I mean, I always tell you she's very busy because there's a lot of just jerky people out there. I mean,
maybe she needs Beam. I understand it's good for muscle recovery.
She's really good. It is the MVP of supplements, y'all. And Karma she does need some, right? Because I used to think it was just for the guys like the gym bros. I used to think that, but it's not. Wrong. It's not just about building muscle. It's actually one of the most well-researched supplements out there for energy and brain function and long-term health. And Karma needs it. Okay. Mm-hmm. I take it, and I'm particular about the brand, which is why I take Beam, because it needs to be clean, effective, and made in America, which I am all about that now. And Beam is all of that. They're an American company that supports all the values that we do. And the supplement is the best. It has no junk, no fillers, no sugar, nothing synthetic. It's just science-backed. And it boosts energy and brain function and long-term health. And it's completely tasteless. You can just put it into juice or protein shakes or water. I wish I would have started it earlier. I wish I would have. So they got an incredible limited time offer right now. Get up to 50% off, 50, with code CHICKS. That means you can get it for like $15, 50 cents a day. It's nothing. So head to shopbeam.com/chicks. Use code CHICKS. Do not wait. This is like the lowest price ever. Just get it. Try it. And it's likely to go really fast. They're probably going to sell out. So shopbeam.com/chicks and use code CHICKS at checkout.
Do it. So what you read was just the official statement from the Department of War. And then also Pete Hegseth himself decided to retweet that. And you can read his tweet as well when you are done sipping your coffee. Sorry.
The video made by the Seditious Six was despicable, reckless, and false. Encouraging our warriors to ignore the orders of their commanders undermines every aspect of good order and discipline. Their foolish screed sows doubt and confusion, which only puts our warriors in danger. Yeah. 5 of the 6 individuals in that video do not fall under the Department of War jurisdiction. 1 is CIA, and 4 are former military but not retired. So they are no longer subject to UCMJ. However, Mark Kelly, retired Navy commander, is still subject to UCMJ, and he knows that. As was announced, the department is reviewing his statements and actions, which were addressed directly to all troops while explicitly using his rank and service affiliation, lending the appearance of authority to his words. Kelly's conduct brings discredit upon the armed forces and will be addressed appropriately. Good.
I know, right? Oh, I love that.
What a dick. This guy. Can you?
Yeah.
I mean, what a jerk! How dare he? How dare
I know,
he do
and he
this?
should know better. He should know better. But they don't. And so now, because of the statement of the Department of War, because of Pete Hegseth's statement, there's all kinds of Democrats that are freaking out. And to our earlier point, they're using all the language to describe their freak out. Case in point, Rubin Gallego, who is the other senator from the state of Arizona alongside Mark Kelly, he is so mad, you guys, that he throws out 3 F-bombs, 3. So hide your kids and hide your wives, because he's mad, y'all.
Hide 'em.
He's mad.
This is fucking insane. We should all point out how fucking insane this is. Hey, this is Rubin Gallego. I'm traveling through Arizona right now, and I just received the news that Department of Defense is starting investigation against my seatmate, Mark Kelly. This is fucking insane. We should all point out how fucking insane this is.
Okay.
4
you
times.
know what's
Sorry, my bad.
You know what's insane is him making a video while he's driving.
Right.
That's effing insane, Ruben. Good Lord, these people are insane.
Yeah.
They have genuine TDS. And you know what? Mark Kelly should have his pension taken away. A lot of people are saying that. I absolutely agree. Take it away. Take it away. Make an example of him. Why does he get a pension? Why do I have to pay this jerk?
It's so ridiculous, and then he's one of the 6 that's been making the rounds on all the news programs, and there have been reporters who have been like, okay, so why did you do this? Why did you make this video in the first place? What is the illegal order that prompted this ridiculous response? And so Rachel Maddow had on Mark Kelly. And again, none of these seditious 6 can answer that question. They deflect. Case in point.
You and your colleagues made that video. Were there specific, potentially illegal orders that you were thinking about that were the sort of precipitating cause for you guys to get together and do that?
Here's the thing, Rachel. You don't want to wait for your kid to get hit by a car before you tell them to look both ways.
Okay. All right. That doesn't make any sense. He should go back to singing lead for Midnight Oil. Honestly. Doesn't he look like the lead singer for Midnight Oil?
I thought he looks like Mr. Clean.
He's like a morph of the two. So weird.
I mean, they're pathetic. All of them are pathetic. And if he needs to be the guy that gets some accountability, I'm fine with that. Somebody needs to face some accountability.
I'm not just fine with it. I'm delighted about it. I'm delighted to see him being held accountable. If it
happens, we're very, very, very good at investigating, charging. But it's like we're very good at making the reservation, but we're not so good at holding the reservation.
Right. That's where the balls come into play. They need to get balls.
Right.
Be up here. Are you listening? Are you watching? Get some balls. Okay.
Yeah. And then meanwhile, we've got absolute jerks like Marjorie Taylor Greene, who has decided to leave in the midst, in the middle of her term, which is, listen, she was reelected. I don't think she's a good person. I've never thought she was a good representative. And I know a lot of people have fought with me about that in the day because everyone loved her tough spirit. But man, I've always hated that woman. And now, because she's leaving in the middle of a term, she's making the jobs of the GOP way, way harder. And it's somebody can be appointed by a Republican governor to replace her. As a matter of fact, there has to be a special election. And so that timing when she's leaving really, really hurts Republicans. It hurts her constituents. It hurts supporters nationwide. There is not a single ounce of altruism displayed here, as Carol Swain pointed out. No. It's all bullshit.
She's worth like 20-something million. So bye, bitches.
Right, exactly.
What does she care? Because she doesn't have to work ever again if she doesn't want to. Neither do her children. Let's just get real. She's made the money that she needs to make and she's out. Why does she care?
Just, oh God, I cannot stand her. Cannot stand her.
Right.
And according to Punchbowl News, which I know is a huge liberal rag, there are grumblings from other Republicans in the House who are very, very frustrated in the same way that she claims to have been. And so specifically what we're hearing from Jake Sherman, who is from the Punch Bowl, he says a few other GOP members messaged us over the weekend saying that they too are considering retiring in the middle of the term. And they quoted one person, unnamed in particular, who apparently said, this entire White House team has treated all members like garbage. And Mike Johnson has let it happen because he wanted it to happen. That is the sentiment of nearly all appropriators, authorizers, hawks, doves, rank and file. The arrogance of this White House team is off-putting to members who are run roughshod and threatened. They don't even allow little wins like announcing small grants or even responding from agencies. Not even the high profile, the regular rank and file random members are more upset than ever. Members know they're going into the minority after the midterms. More explosive early resignations are coming. It is a tinderbox. Morale has never been lower. Mike Johnson will be stripped of his gavel, and they will lose the majority before this term is out.
You know what? None of these people are America first. They're
exactly right.
They're they first. It's like Marjorie Taylor Greene is a perfect example. She's not America first. She's Marjorie first.
Yes, 100%. Yes,
that's what they are. And all these people who are like, I'm not being treated well. F you.
Mm-hmm.
That's not what it's about. It's about public service. It's not about.
It used to be.
That's
not
exactly.
anymore.
It's about what am I getting? What am I getting? I mean, F these people. They're not in it for the right reasons. They're in it to get something. And if they're not getting accolades and getting things from them and getting money and getting all the perks, which is what they get so many perks. I just want to punch. I got to be nice. Give me all the strength, Jesus. They get so many perks that regular Americans do not get. They have lost their way. These people,
and they get it thanks to regular Americans, which makes it even more disgusting.
What a bunch of ungrateful brats.
I know. And you know, it's Punch Bowl. Like, I don't know how accurate this is, but it is something to take into account. Guy Benson responded to that saying, I'm sympathetic to some of these issues and frustrations. Politics is a team sport and the needs and morale of the team matter. But also, Americans elected a GOP House and all of these people asked voters for a 2-year term. Quitting midterm with rare exceptions is dishonorable. Do the job. And if you don't want it again, don't run.
Right. Unless you're sick.
Amen to that.
If you're sick, that's an excuse. If you're sick or somebody in your family is sick, you're excused. Any other reason, you're not excused. It is dishonorable. F you.
Mm-hmm. I know. Marjorie Taylor Greene is like, Trump's being mean to me. Oh my God.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's after you've made all this money on the backs of the American people. How dare you? And how dare you say that you're America first? I cannot.
Let me tell you about a GOP person that does have honor. There are a few left. And I know a lot of people were fussing about the fact that Marjorie Taylor Greene is resigning at just the right time so she can collect her $8,700 a year and maintain all of her medical benefits. Yeah. You know who didn't do that? Is Governor DeSantis. So he said, I declined the pension the day I took office. I don't begrudge others who made a different choice. The important thing is to reform the system for everyone, namely by ending congressional pensions.
Yes.
That's what integrity looks like.
You know what
That's what good governance looks like.
You know what else? That's hot. That's what that is. That's hot, Ron. You know
what? It really is.
It is hot.
It is hot.
Uh-huh.
You guys, you know what else is hot? Your feet when they're in heat holder socks. These are... What? It's true. Sometimes your feet will even get like sweaty. They're so toasty.
The transitions, I just can't. It's like, you guys come here for those, right? It's not even the news. It's not our charming personalities. It's the transitions. We know it.
But you guys, they have three different levels. There's the 5 times like regular sock heat. There's the 7.
Right.
Look at the inside of these socks, you guys.
There are 3 different warmth levels. There's original, light, and ultralight. I do original because it's the maximum thickness, and you guys know I'm all about the maximum thickness.
That's inappropriate.
It is inappropriate, but you also come here for that. Okay?
And
all
look,
right. they have blankets, they have everything. They have hats, gloves, base layers, pajamas, blankets, vests. They have everything. But you guys,
earmuffs. They have earmuffs too.
They're socks. Okay.
I
Best
know.
stocking stuffers ever. My 15-year-old daughter is like the socks. She has to have them when we go to swim meets and we stay in hotels. Like it's always freezing, especially when we go to Oklahoma. You guys know I love Oklahoma. I love it, but it's freaking cold there in January. Okay. And so it's so cold in hotel rooms. The only thing that keeps me warm is heat holder socks. When I go in the pasture with my cows, like January, February here, cold in Texas. The only thing that keeps me warm, heat holder socks. They are bomb. Like I have Raynauds. You guys know what Raynauds is. It's like your fingers, an autoimmune thing. The only thing that keeps my hands warm out in the pasture, heat holder gloves. That's it. I mean, they're the best. I wear nothing else. They are so awesome. So you guys have to check this out. They have a big sale going on right now. You can go to heatholders.com now through Cyber Monday. Use code CHICKS, get 25% off your order. Plus you get free shipping on orders over $25, which you're going to spend over $25. Okay. Just use code CHICKS at heatholders.com and stay warm and cozy. This stuff is bomb. You will love it if you've never tried it.
Best stocking stuffers. Like it's an easy peasy slam dunk.
Oh my God. Everybody loves their socks and their gloves. The best.
All right, we need to talk about this absolute lunatic who is running for Tennessee's 7th district in a special election that is happening next week, which is the worst possible timing for a special election. And it's the kind of special election the Democrats are very good at mobilizing people to vote in. They're sending tons of money to this weirdo's campaign. And unfortunately, she has a shot in what would ordinarily be a very red district. She is getting a lot of attention because her lunacy is coming to the forefront. The Oppo research on her is chef's kiss. And so we're just going to tell you a little bit about her. Her name is Aftyn Behn.
Aftyn Behn. Mm-hmm.
Aftyn Behn. And so back in the day, like when all the BLM riots were happening, here's an example of what she was tweeting. She said, "Good morning, especially to the 54% of Americans that believe burning down a police station is justified."
Chick is
That's
batshit.
Aftyn Behn.
She's batshit, yeah. And she's, and she's running to represent the 7th district of Tennessee. So she's running to represent Nashvillians.
Right, and we'll get to what she said about that. So yeah, I mean, and she's already like I forget, like a state rep or whatever. And so she's already supposedly working for the people of Nashville.
Right.
Worst possible representative ever. Back in 2019, she was like carried out of a meeting because she was absolutely losing her shit. She had to be dragged out of the governor's office. Here is a little video clip of that moment.
Lunatic. Oh my God.
What in the world, you guys?
She's like a poster brat for millennials, right?
Yes.
I mean, she is. I mean, like she's everything bad about what like the stereotype of bad millennials. She's delusional, entitled, and narcissistic.
Yeah.
Like the worst of millennials. I mean, I know there are millennials out there that are great because I have millennials. I mean, I have 2 millennials. They're fantastic. And we work with millennials. They're awesome. But the worst of millennials, it's her.
It's her.
She's 36 years old. She went to UT Austin. There you go.
Well, and there's so much more. So there's audio of, I guess, an interview that she did or a speech that she gave where she was talking about a dream that she had. Here's a little taste of that dream where she talks about what her therapist said.
My therapist always asks me to transcribe my dreams when they happen. And the recurring dream I've had is standing up in a cafeteria full of women. I don't know why I was there or whatever. And saying, "I don't want children, I want power." And just screaming it at the top of my lungs.
That tracks. Can we talk about her breastular area for a moment?
What is going on with that bra? What's happening? Is it okay? Is the bra okay?
First of all, look at her face. I mean, if anything just screamed, "I need to be punched," It's that face.
It's that is liberal female right there.
Yes.
Like
yes.
if there is a picture for the dictionary of white liberal female, there it is. Right there.
But like also what is going on here?
I don't know. I think
what is happening?
Like the padding, it's like she didn't work that out in the morning. You know what I mean? It's not a bad boob job because I don't think that liberal women get boob jobs like that. I think she's just like, that's padding that has gone awry. It's run amok.
It's run amok.
It is run amok.
It has run amok.
It is a Temu bra. It is.
That's like 4 boobs. I mean, you can make out 4 different globules in that situation.
It's a quad boob. It's what it is. Something's happening.
It's not okay, you guys. It's just not.
No.
Also, she claims because there was leaked audio of her absolutely trashing the city of Nashville. She's trying to say that this is somehow a GOP smear campaign.
Oh, okay.
Which, how is it a smear if the GOP is just saying, hey, here's what you said? How is that a smear? Like, there's no way to misinterpret these words. You can hear it for yourself right here.
Republicans decided that they're going to start this narrative that me, the state representative who represents downtown Nashville, doesn't like the city.
Because I hate the city, I hate the bachelorettes, I hate the pedal taverns, I hate country music, I hate all of the things that make Nashville, apparently.
I mean, I feel like that's pretty
if you
clear.
Say it, then you hate it. But listen, this is Democrat core though, right? This is who they are. They hate the places that they represent. They hate America. They hate American cities. They hate the people that they represent. That is so Democrat core. I mean, this is who they are. And so she's not an exception. That's who she is. You cannot represent Nashville if you hate country music. Are you with me? Come on. Come on.
It'd be pretty difficult. Like that's a tall order.
Have you been to Tootsie's? Come on, lady. How can you hate that? What's wrong with you?
Well, and speaking of core Democrat, they all kind of use the same playbook when it comes to answering questions that are difficult about words that they actually said. So it was even MSNBC who tried to ask her about that tweet that we showed a little bit earlier about, burning down police stations and trying to get out of her. How do you feel about the police today? Like, how has your position changed on that? You would think that that's a fairly reasonable, easy to answer question. However, here's what actually happened.
Representative, in 2020, you made some tweets that have since been deleted that were very critical of police. You said in those since deleted tweets that the Metropolitan Nashville Police Department should be dissolved. Another cheered on a teachers union saying that defund the police should be a requirement for schools reopening. And another saying good morning, especially to the 54% of Americans that believe burning down a police station is justified. 2020 was obviously a very fraught year. Do you still stand by those comments? And if not, is there anything you want to clarify?
I'm not going to engage in cable news talking points, but what I will say is that, our communities need solutions. We need local people deciding, solving local problems with local solutions. And that's not the overreach of a federal government or state government of which we are dealing with in Nashville and our cities across the state of Tennessee.
So you don't want to clarify whether you still believe that the police should be defunded?
Once again, I don't remember these tweets, but what I'm saying is that
I'm not asking you if you remember. What is your position today? How's that on this issue?
I mean, I'm here to talk about my race, which is in literally 9 days.
Wow. I can't remember.
Your race should include your policy positions. Hello.
Right. And she's saying it's cable news talking points. Those are your tweets, lady.
Right.
You're batshit. I can't.
I know.
Answer for the words that came out of your mouth and that you spewed onto a keyboard and you shared with the world. You should be able to answer for that. And if you can't, you're not fit for office. You're just not.
If we have any audience members who are in Tennessee 7, I
Please.
implore you
Oh my
to,
God.
if you haven't voted already, because early voting is taking place right now, but just drag everyone you know to the polls and make sure that that lunatic does not get elected, because special elections, that's when Democrats seem to do well. And I'm just genuinely really worried about this. Really, really worried.
Come on, Tennessee. What are you doing?
I mean, what are you doing?
What are you doing? This is a loon.
How is she even a state rep? Like,
I
what is
know.
going on?
I totally agree. How did she even get into the position that she's in? I mean, come on. I lived in Tennessee. Come on.
We gotta do better than that, you guys.
We have to do better. It's like Tennessee and Texas. What are we doing?
Yeah, there's some stuff going on.
Stuff.
There is some stuff
and
going
things.
on. You guys, if you are interested, I know it's holiday eating time and we talked about pies
we're
and
gonna
cakes
eat.
and all the things,
We're
but
gonna
like
eat.
here's something that you might want to have in your back pocket once New Year's resolution time comes along, and that's
right.
lean.
It's true. And doctors don't usually offer like all the Black Friday sales, but Brickhouse Nutrition does. So you can get 30% right now, 30% off right now on like all of their stuff. So they have the Field of Greens. You guys know we love the Field of Greens. It's your life hack to get more fruits and veggies. Mock loves the fruity stuff, and I like
wild berry.
I'm sorry, the wild berry. It's in like the fruity whatever package, and I like the yellow green package because it tastes like sweet tea. But that's a great way to get your fruits and veggies every day. And if you want to drop a few pounds before 2026 or at the beginning of 2026, they have lean, like Mock showed you, and it is a weight loss supplement without all the injections. It's all natural, and it's a great way to control your appetite so you don't eat all the pie. You know, maybe
like
just
a bite
like
of pie.
maybe like a couple pieces of pie. You know what I mean? So, and all their stuff is 30% off. So get all the Black Friday deals at brickhousesale.com. That's brickhousesale.com. You can save 30%. Brickhousesale.com. Do it. Do it.
Lara Trump was on with Bill Maher, not on, not on the show, like the Bill Maher show, but like where they're in his basement, like, and it's really dark and creepy looking.
Right. And they're smoking cigars and drinking scotch and stuff. Right.
She was in the basement, on the basement show.
Okay. All right.
And I don't know the names of either of his shows, but anyway, she was on. And actually, there were several good clips that I thought about sharing. She did really, really well. She talked about immigration. She pushed back against Bill Maher, trying to say, oh, I mean, every president has been treated the way that your father-in-law has.
Oh my God.
I know. It was ridiculous.
Yeah,
absolutely
every
ridiculous.
president's been shot in the head.
Right?
Okay.
I mean, okay.
All right.
So she really pushed back very effectively, I thought, about that. She talked about immigration very, very effectively. She even talked about the whole Michelle Obama recently saying it's, the country's not ready for a woman president. And she made this point about how that she's really just waiting for the day where women candidates stop talking about the fact that they're women.
Yes.
Because no one really gives a shit. Just be
Right.
a candidate. Just like the dudes don't ever say, well, I am a man and I'm doing this. And I mean, just stop.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares. So check it out. Check out the whole episode if you would like. The clip that we do want to share is specifically about Nick Fuentes. And it's interesting because, they're kind of discussing this idea of platforming him. And Bill Maher is like, I draw the line at Nick Fuentes. But she actually admits to something about her father-in-law that I thought was really, really interesting in this clip.
We had a good time. Now there are people who I wouldn't have here, like that little prick Nick Fuentes.
That is
Nick
an
Fuentes.
unfortunate individual. And I hate that he gets associated so closely with the MAGA movement, with my father-in-law, with all of this stuff, because
Well, they should denounce him more forcefully.
Well, I mean, maybe you're right, but he is certainly not the representative that I think any of us
in many
believe
ways,
should be
I would
out
hope
front.
he. The problem, one of the problems with your father-in-law is like, if anybody likes him, he has a real hard time not liking them.
That's true.
It is true. Like, you show him some compliments and some love, and it's very difficult for him to not fall into that whole,
Right. Because he's like, okay, it's kind of like what the dude, what's his name, the Islamic dude in New York City that just went.
Mamdani, yeah,
Mamdani that just went in there the other day, and he's nice to him. He's going to be nice back. Now, I
Right.
don't know if that necessarily means that he has like a lot of love for you, but I think he's just such a business guy that he's so used to hobnobbing with people that are pricks. He's used to it. He's used to having to be nice in situations where people are awful people, but he has to get along, go along to get along.
Right, right.
And
But I
that's
do,
business.
I agree with Bill Maher, and she seemed to at least suggest that maybe he's right about the fact that this administration needs to come out way more forcefully about how dangerous and disgusting and what a psychopath Nick Fuentes is. They really, really need to do that. And I hope they do. I really, really hope they do.
Yeah.
In the meantime, we continue to get clobbered by the candy cult on Instagram, on Twitter, everywhere. And, we talked about this whole like threat on her life by, I don't know if it's like France and like one Israeli person and bees. I don't know. Anyway, so we talked about that yesterday. We also talked about the fact that Erika Kirk made an appearance with Megyn Kelly at Megyn Kelly's last tour stop in Arizona. She never, and I don't know what Erika's rules are about conducting an interview with her. We've seen her on Jesse Waters. We've seen her in a couple different interviews now where there's like, they allude to how TPUSA and how she feels about all of these rumors that are going around about TPUSA and her and Charlie's death, but they never actually use the word Candace Owens ever. And there's probably a good reason for that.
I want to know what the reason is, though.
I don't know. I don't know what it is. I mean,
what is it?
Colvett did mention it, like in that clip that we played from Charlie's show yesterday. Colvett did mention Candace Owens by name. That was like one of the first times I've heard them do that. But Candace has accused that team, Andrew Colvett, Blake Neff, Mikey McCoy, all of the people that are closest to Charlie and to Erika. She has accused them of horrible, horrible things, of being in on a cover-up, of being involved in the murder. I mean, of all the things. Right. And so even though Candace's name wasn't mentioned in this clip on Megyn Kelly's show, I feel like the message here is pretty clear.
But I am so grateful that my husband, he's hand-selected the village that surrounds me now. He built Turning Point USA, yes, and it's a machine, yes, but he handpicked all of the people that not only run the organization, but that were within our orbit, our closest orbit, the people that he loved and he trusted so much, and that he knew without a shadow of a doubt if something happened to him, that they would step up and they would be filled with the Holy Spirit and they would do what he knew they were born to do. And they wouldn't be afraid, they wouldn't cower, they would take on the mission that he had instilled in them. And so to be able to have that chosen family in that village that he helped literally handpick, I could not do a fraction of a fraction.
They've been amazing. Turning Point is in such good hands. Yes, obviously with you as the CEO, but the team that you have around you, all of whom I've met, are good and decent and loving people who adored Charlie.
They loved him.
Yeah, I mean, you are who you surround yourself with, right?
And notice that Candace is not one of those people.
Right.
So as much as she likes to pretend she's the only one that hasn't betrayed Charlie Kirk, bitch, please.
Yeah.
You are the last person on his mind when he was thinking about his organization and how to build it. And you were not part of that.
Yeah, you were not his best friend. You were.
God, I'm so sick of her.
And your orbit is people like Andrew Tate.
Yeah.
And, and people like that. And ew.
Ooh is right.
Yeah.
Anyway, I know that they didn't mention her name, but like the people that are surrounding Erika right now are the most trustworthy people, are the people that love Charlie most. And it just makes me rage anytime that Candace suggests that they are in some way involved in a cover-up or involved in his murder. It's so disgusting because it tarnishes Charlie, because it means that Candace is now thinking he could not figure out who his friends were. He did not know how to trust people, the right people, and she was the only one that he could trust. Give me a freaking break.
Oh yeah.
I'm so sick of her.
He totally knew. And I believe that, when she talks about how he had very detailed journals, that he did. Everything is meticulously planned. and everything is planned out like years in advance. And so she has a blueprint for how things are supposed to be run there. The guy knew what he was doing. He was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And so she's not on that level.
No, I mean, they were friends, no question about it. And she was a part of TPUSA back in the day. But in the last couple of years, not so much. He had his core group of people. And that is the group of people that cares about Turning Point USA, cares about Erika, cares about legacy, and they're doing all the right things, at least for now. So anyway, oh God, I'm so sick of her.
I know.
So we're going to get into some culture stuff momentarily. And a lot of these videos, you just have to understand, they have nothing to do with each other. They're just interesting bits of culture. But before we do that, we want to make sure that you are stocked up on medications, especially because we're right in the thick of like sick season. You know what I mean? This is when everybody gets stuff.
The holidays.
So you want to make sure, you want to make sure you're protected.
It's the germ Olympics. That's what it is. The holidays are. It's gross, right? Because all the travel and the parties and the family gatherings and kids are host monkeys for all the things. It's true.
They really are.
They are. It's good to be prepared. It's not paranoia, you guys. It's just being smart to have meds on hand. So they're all family pharmacies having a Black Friday BOGO sale, which we love BOGO sales.
Gotta love BOGO.
From November 24th, which was yesterday, through December 2nd, when you buy one ivermectin, hydroxychloroquine, or mebendazole, you get another one free. There's no catch there. You can just, it's just savings. You can get savings. So visit allfamilypharmacy.com/chicks. You can place your order online. A licensed physician will review it. And then once it's approved, your medication will ship straight to your door. It's all simple, private, fast. This lasts 1 week. Supplies are limited. So don't wait. Just do it. Like,
do not delay
now. You don't want to like sit in a gross dock in the box with all the sick people. It's gross. Visit allfamilypharmacy.com/chicks before December 2nd. Get that Black Friday BOGO deal while it's still available. Do it. Do it.
Okay, so you guys probably have all heard of the Whatever podcast. It's when they have just like a bunch of skanks sit around a table and talk to reasonable people. And so there was an episode recently, and I keep seeing clips from it, and there's this one girl in particular who has so much fry and just that voice that makes you want to stab yourself in the eardrums. You know what I mean? It's just that horrible voice.
Yeah.
And they talked about all kinds of things, and she's horrible and she hates men essentially. And so Brian Atlas, the main guy from the Whatever podcast, was talking to her. I did not realize that he has dual citizenship, both in the United States and in France, because he was born in France. And so, but he's, lived in the United States since he was like 5. And so he considers himself American through and through and through and through and through. And so too should anyone who is living in America, who has lived in America. I don't consider myself Polish, even though that's where my parents come from. I'm American, and my parents consider themselves American, even though they were born in Poland. Yeah. And it makes me I'm disgusted by people who treat the United States as like a side piece. You know what I mean? I'm disgusted by it.
Right.
And that is what this girl. You'll see a couple girls in this clip who are doing that. The girl in the tan is the one that's super annoying. So just brace yourselves for all of the
annoyingness.
Anybody here either an immigrant or a child of immigrants?
So my parents are immigrants.
Where are they from?
We're Palestinian.
And Mexico? If the United States went to war with Mexico, which country do you side with, starting with you?
Mexico.
Isn't it crazy that America allows people to be citizens of the country, but if it came to a war, they would quicker side with the country they're not citizens of? That's crazy.
Yeah, I pick Mexico and Palestine every time.
I'm a dual citizen of the United States and France. By the way, I was born in France. However, I've lived...
You're an immigrant.
I'm not an immigrant, I'm a citizen.
You were born in France.
Oh, yeah, but I'm a citizen of the United States.
Wait, you're an immigrant.
No.
Yeah.
No.
So, okay, so you're getting
You're so
deported to
cooked.
France.
You're no.
So
holy
they're
shit.
literally, ICE is going to raid.
You think you have a gotcha, but it's completely not a gotcha.
But like ICE could raid you and take you to France.
No, it couldn't because
yeah,
I'm
it
an American
could.
citizen.
This is not okay.
You're actually ridiculous.
He
So,
was conceived
despite
and
this,
born in France.
Is that like an own? Oh my God, you seem really anti-immigrant at this point. So anyways,
So you are.
despite me having dual citizenship, despite me having been born in another country and having lived there for the first like 5 years of my life, I've lived the majority of my life in the United States. I consider myself an American first, and my loyalties, if we were to go to war with France, my loyalties are undeniably to the United States. Undeniably.
Okay, King.
Okay, so why don't those chicks live in the countries that they're from? You
I
know,
would very much like to send that girl to Palestine.
Yeah, and I'd very much like to send that other girl back to Mexico. Why don't you live there? This is the thing.
It's Mexico.
I'm sorry, in Mexico. If you love it so much and you love it more than America,
Get out.
Why don't you live there? Why don't you live there? What is it about? Because remember, okay, this just grates on my nerves.
I know it.
They enjoy all the stuff that we give them here in America, and then they shit on it. Because remember, we used to get calls. Mock and I used to do a segment on our radio program, and what was the China segment? It was like, oh God.
Well, we talked about.
We used to make fun of China. We made fun of China. Okay, because
with all their burning rivers and whatnot,
unlivability and whatnot. Okay,
yes.
We used to make fun of China like every other day. We made fun,
which,
of
as you know, is awesome.
It was because that place sucks. Okay, it sucks.
Right.
And we'd find stories of people in China and Chinese stories of the worst possible situations in China that were just gross. Okay, and we'd make fun of it. People in Indiana that were Chinese immigrants would call us or write us and complain about how we shouldn't be making fun of China. And my answer to them always was, why are you living here? Why aren't you still in China? Oh, that's right. Because China sucks. And you like it better here. So we're going to make fun of China because China sucks. America's better. And that's why you're living here.
Exactly right. Exactly right.
Oh my God.
All right, moving on to the next cultural item. I regret that I am probably going to be the one that introduces this horrific young man to everybody, but I just discovered him, and now you all need to know about him too. He is the reason for my name today. He goes by the name Clavicular.
Clavicular.
I'm not making this up. That's what he's a streamer. Okay.
Okay.
Very popular streamer, apparently. And he is a good-looking fellow. He's my son's age, I think, 19, 20, something like that.
All right.
And he is obviously wealthy enough to do ridiculous surgeries to his face, to his body, to improve his appearance all the time. He also holds an unfortunate record, and by unfortunate, I mean it's just an unfortunate statement about our society. The record is that it's a kick record. He broke the record for the most money sent to a streamer in a single stream with $35,000 donated in one stream.
Wow.
It's so gross, you guys. And he is vile.
What does he do? What is he doing to get that kind of money?
I don't know if it must be like a gaming thing, but also like, I don't know how any of the gaming streaming works.
Okay.
It's a guy thing, I think.
Okay.
But he's very Andrew Tate-y in that, you know, he's all about like, just, you'll see from these two clips that I have, both very short, in which he talks about how he undergoes all of this self-improvement. So here's just a sampling, for example, of the drugs that this guy takes. And I'm talking like hardcore drugs.
Okay. Here we go.
You're about to see.
What drugs do you take in a day? I'm taking testosterone every single day. I take minoxidil for my hair. I take dutasteride for my hair. I take 7.5 milligrams of Accutane a day. I use crystal meth as a stimulant and Tolene Max. It's much more mild than Adderall, actually, and I'm pretty much using meth for hollow cheeks.
For hollow cheeks, you guys. Okay.
What did I just watch?
Clavicular.
What are kids today, man? What is even happening?
It gets so much worse because, as you're about to hear, he is going to spend, or may have already done it at this point, he's 6'2". Okay, this guy is 6'2". Keep that in mind as you listen to this.
Why are you spending $100,000 on surgery to go from 6'2" to 6'6"?
That is more about presence. You walk into a room, people notice, right? Because people will come up to me, they'll say, "Oh, well, 6'2", you know, that's already very tall." But in terms of percentiles, it's only 91st percentile, right? 6'6", we get to 99th. I'm someone who wants to be the best, right? And I'm willing to do whatever it takes to get there. The unfortunate part about limb lengthening surgery is almost no one is going to be able to do it because you're going to have to be out of work for 6 months to a year. You're going to be hospitalized for the first 3 weeks. You're pretty much immobile for the first 3 months. The next 3 months after that, you know, you're really not going to be able to walk without crutches and stuff like that. So getting away from work for that long is just not possible by most people. And not to mention the outrageous prices. So it's a very treacherous process. It's very painful. You know, you have to be under close supervision with doctors, and you really have to gauge the value. Is this something that's worth it to you? Because it's a horrible process, and there's no beating around the bush.
He's doing that.
Some people are saying it's AI, but I don't, you know, I don't
Oh,
know.
no, that's not AI. No, that he's an actual real person, I promise.
Right. And listen, it's a very narcissistic generation.
Yeah.
They need Jesus, man.
Very, very narcissistic.
It's a really crazy, these kids, all they do is look at themselves all day long.
Mm-hmm.
This is what they do. Social media has ruined the world. It's just, right?
Yikes.
It's nuts.
Big yikes for that. And I'm sorry that you're probably just now hearing about him from me, but once I saw that, I was like, I can't be the only one that knows this dude exists.
Yeah. He's real, not AI. He's real.
Yeah.
I mean, there are people like this out there.
Yeah. And there's actually some videos and photos of what he looked like before he did all of his surgeries and his enhancing. And he was kind of normal. I mean, and there's no question, like, he's a good looking guy, I guess, by standards. But I mean, the lengths that he's going to transform himself it's just terrifying, and there's no reason for it. And it's so self-important, and he's never going to be happy. He's never going to be satisfied, ever.
No,
ever.
Well, you can tell he already is not happy with himself.
Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of like how Andrew Tate, you know, like deep down, that dude is not happy.
He absolutely hates himself. Right.
Yeah. All right, moving on. You know how there's been all of these attempts by liberals to like black out the economy? So I guess they're still trying to do that this weekend.
God. Yes.
I know. I had no idea that this was still a thing, but according to, you know, like bullring blue haired chick, this is still a thing that's happening. It's happening.
Blackout, which means pulling all your money out from the system, not giving corporations any money from the 25th to the 2nd. That is the week of Black Friday.
Okay.
I know it sounds crazy, and I know it sounds like
you guys are
don't want to do it, and I know it sounds inconvenient, but that's the whole point. Peaceful protests do nothing when the people you're protesting don't have morals. They care about money. What this administration cares about is money. What these people care about is money. We don't give them money.
Do all your shopping this weekend.
I mean, we're not going to stop. I mean, this is the thing. Like they've tried this a gajillion times and it doesn't work. This crap, the bull ring.
I know.
It's just it's a telltale sign of mental instability. These chicks are just unstable.
Who are the guys that are like, that's hot? Is that a thing? Like, do guys think that's hot? I didn't think so.
They're not with men. It's not.
That's
they're
true.
Bull
That
rings.
is true.
I mean, they're bull rings. They're putting bull rings on their noses. They look ridiculous. It's just a telltale. It's like, it's just a uniform for the mentally unstable. You look ridiculous. Stop it.
Well, I did see one video of one of them, you know, like one of the bull ring girls that made the video saying, I'm sick and tired of seeing videos that say, oh, that's like a huge tell about exactly what kind of person you are, because that's the point. Like, she was like, I want you to know I hate MAGA. I hate like capitalism.
Okay.
She wants that it is an actual signal that they're sending out on purpose. So I guess if they just want,
congratulations. Yeah.
Yeah.
Congratulations. So like an employer knows not to employ you.
Right. Exactly.
Congrats.
I have some amazing news, and that is, I know we've played clips from Possum Lady before, and we've always commented about the fact that her sidekick, the glasses lady, never ever talks. But you guys, I have a clip of her talking.
She heard us. She probably was like, "We got to talk. I
have to say something.
You've got to make an effort to say something." And so she probably heard us talking about her.
Well, it's possible because what's Possum Lady started the conversation about MAGA gear, like people who dress up in all the MAGA gear, and how like she would never do that. And that's when Glasses Girl piped in, and I was like, holy crap, she's talking for more than 10 seconds.
Oh my God.
This is incredible. So I thought we should probably share this.
We should say it, yeah.
So
I can't imagine anything worse on the planet than wearing MAGA shit. No, I can't either. Like, you couldn't catch me dead in a MAGA outfit. If my choice was to walk from this office to the supermarket, I would rather be butt naked than wearing anything MAGA. I don't care if it was like the top of the line MAGA merch. I would walk naked and get arrested and put in a straitjacket and go to the insane asylum before I would wear that MAGA bullshit, because you know what it announces? That you're stupid. That you're stupid, that you're racist, that you're homophobic, and that you have a small penis, all in one outfit.
Oh, so she's saying that she has a penis?
Well, she doesn't wear it, so I don't know.
But she's actually saying that they, in fact, have penises, is what she's trying to. That's good to know.
She's horrible, but like, look at her go, you guys. She contributed something.
Look
so
at her earning her keep.
Right?
That
was something.
Go, Glasses Lady, with the law degree. Good job.
You prior Christian, you.
Yeah, good job.
That was
Bless
some
your
fine
heart.
talking.
Yes.
I mean, Ami Kozak is so good at the Tucker Carlson impressions. And so I had to play this one because we needed something to like get rid of, like bleach out what we just saw with Possum and Friend. And so Ami's always a good treat. And here he is with another episode of Tucker Carlson's show.
I just think Hitler was a great painter. And so the fact that people don't talk about that, it doesn't get discussed like at all. And I just think that's wrong. I mean, I want to be able to talk about his artwork, talk about his painting. I think it was beautiful. I think it was really beautiful. And the minute you say that, it's, oh, shut up, Nazi! Shut up, Nazi! I'm sorry, no. I don't understand that like at all.
Well, he's kind of known for other things, Tucker.
Oh, and I'm against those things.
The man slaughtered millions and millions of people, men, women, and children.
And I totally get that. I think that was totally wrong. It was terrible. It was awful what he did. But have you seen his landscapes? I mean...
Hitler's landscapes?
Stunning. Like, beautiful, actually. And so the fact that I'm bringing up his paintings, you want me to shut up about that because you don't like it? I'm sorry, but no, I'm not going to shut up about it. No one's going to shut up about it. You could kill me. You could kill everybody.
Yeah, that's kind of what Hitler did.
Well, I like art.
And what do you think of Chairman Mao Zedong?
He was a great poet.
Oh, God. And what about Stalin?
Let's circle back to that.
Probably should.
The laugh. It's so great.
It's so good. Oh my God.
So great.
I just love him so much. And then the last thing in this segment is a clip that Fox and Friends played yesterday of Charlie Kirk. And it was just one of those clips where, because he was so insightful and so knowledgeable and so irreplaceable. You know, I mean, that's the big thing.
There is a hole now.
There's a big hole.
It's just a void, you know?
Yeah.
I know. I miss him too. I miss him.
Yeah.
It's like, I didn't realize, you don't realize how much you're going to miss somebody when they're alive. Because you just think he's so young. He's going to be here forever, right? I know.
But this is a void, man, he's irreplaceable. And it was this kind of insight that he had at such a young age. This is a perfect example, specifically talking about, you know, a huge issue for young people right now, which is ownership of homes, of just owning things like we used to be able to do at that age, which unfortunately has become really difficult. Yeah. He understood that. Here he is.
We get more young people under the age of 35 to have equity in the system.
Yes.
Not the Democrat version of equity where they want to have redistribution, but actually, are they paying a mortgage? Do they own stuff? Or are they permanent renters? A permanent renting class in this country is the prerequisite, is the leading ingredient for radical politics that nobody wants to see. We need to reinvigorate the ownership economy. And then all of a sudden, when you own stuff, you're less likely to burn down a Wendy's and vote for candidates like Zohran Mamdani.
And thank God there are.
I mean,
I know. I miss him. I just miss him.
It just sucks.
It really does. And, listen, if I know there are people out there that are praying people, pray for his family and those precious babies of his who are going to have to grow up and have Thanksgivings and Christmases without their daddy for the rest of their lives. That's terrible. I mean, I don't care if you're the worst person in the world. You at least have to think that. Like, you have to understand that. How leftist you are or how atheist and agnostic you are. Like, he was a dad. And like I just think about his kiddos. Just a terrible thing,
It's awful. I feel like we're late to this party in many ways, but like, because I didn't see Wicked. I understand there's like a second Wicked. There's like so many Wickeds.
I didn't understand that either because my daughter went and saw it with her friends. She has one of my daughter's best friends is a transplant kid. She had a transplant when she was younger, and that's why she's still with us today. And so she has like an anniversary every year, and they saw Wicked on Sunday, and I'm like, wait, I thought Wicked came out already. Like, are they
It's like a whole other Wicked. It's like a Wicked 2.
Right. I didn't know that. I had no idea until this weekend that it was a second release or something. Yeah, it's a whole different movie.
Yeah. I thought when you said transplant that she was like, she thought she was a plant.
No, she had like an organ. She's an organ. She's an organ transplant kid. Yeah. Right.
So anyway, I didn't see the first Wicked, but like now there's another Wicked. And so the two of the actresses that are in it, Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo, they're doing the whole press junket. They're like doing all the promo for it. And they are so freaking weird. And we've known that they're weird. We've seen clips floating around for a long time, but now the level of weird has reached like whole new levels of weird.
Peak weirdness, you guys.
And it's time for us to just make fun of this. So
we have to.
So you're going to see a few clips. I'll just let them kind of run together. I think there's 4 altogether. And these are from various interviews that they've had. They're constantly touching and they're constantly crying. Like I don't know what happened on the set of Wicked. These women are traumatized. They don't eat. And they're
starving. They are absolutely starving.
Maybe that's why they're crying.
Maybe. I mean, I would be, if I were that thin and I look like a giant praying mantis, I too would be crying probably.
So if for some reason you have no idea who we're talking about, just feast your eyes on this weirdness.
You have been the light of the day. You are such a gift. You brought such light into the room. Thank you very much. We appreciate for coming into this room.
What?
I'm a person, and I feel, and I have feelings, and I can share them. And if you need to cry right now, you cry. Yeah. And why am I feeling emotional about that? Because it's true, and there's a lot.
What is happening?
We need to start doing all of our
time with you. It's been a pleasure getting to know you, and I hope you will be there for the rest of my life. I hope you'll let my friendship be one of the things that you're learning how to let in. Forever I'm here.
That's even through this press tour. Something's bothering her. She's gonna fix something. I know. She's getting the fixing itch that Cynthia Erivo gets.
It's not there.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, because
the biggest pinch me moment for each of you on the set. Was it the day you arrived on the set or some special moment that happened during the filming of this for each of you? What was the biggest pinch?
What are her fingernails? What are they? The way that they touch each other.
The tiniest sampling. There's so much more. Oh my God.
But I mean, like, my favorite is online. People were talking about like the memes, everything that were going around. It's like my favorite one was when you go through like bottomless mimosas at brunch and you're completely drunk and you meet some girl in the bathroom and that's how you are with her. You're like, oh my God, we're gonna be friends forever. I love you. That's like literally. every girl that you met in the bathroom in college when you were in a sorority, that's how you treated them. You're like, we're gonna be best friends like forever and ever. I'll hold your hair. That's how you treated them. That's who they are. They're so weird, you guys.
Oh my gosh, so weird.
What
and so
is it?
we've got one clip of a couple of gals who decided to mock them in the most glorious way. You guys,
we chose to do with the roles was something that I think that should be studied.
Yeah. Where are you from?
Dayton, Ohio.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Dayton, Ohio.
Did I say something wrong?
Oh
my god.
It has been an honor to stand by Cynthia during this hard time. I mean, her battling cancer.
Oh no, I'm just bored.
I'm sorry, I'm actually, I'm a little hungry.
Oh, she's hungry. This is, okay. We'll come back. She knows everything. She even knows, she understands the Black experience. I don't think you understand. She's a chameleon. She's a shapeshifter. She knows more about being Black than I would say even I do.
I can't.
Can you go potty? Okay, love you.
Okay, the one chick, Karoline, the white chick, she's hysterical. She does a whole song about how men can't eat soup. It's the greatest thing. Like, I sent it to my whole family because I'm like, soup is for women. She does a whole thing. I'm going to send it to you. It's hysterical.
you have to, because I
It's the
love
greatest
soup,
thing.
especially ReadyWise soup.
But listen,
as you know.
that's true. That's true. But soup is for women. That's what she says. Like, if you're a man, you can't have soup. It's just, she's awesome. I love her.
Okay, one more thing to close out this topic, and that is this woman on Reels who was like, what happened on the set that made them so insane? And these are valid questions, you guys, and also hilarious.
The cast of Schindler's List and 12 Years a Slave didn't act this traumatized after filming, so what happened on the set of Wicked? Why are they all crying all the time? Were they doing some weird cult ritual and accidentally kill a munchkin? Are they trauma bonded over that now? What is going on? Every one of those cast members needs a dose of lithium with a side of fries. What is with these creepy interviews? They're just crying, shaking, and stroking each other. Ariana's like age regressing in real time. My favorite color is 5. And Cynthia's trying to breastfeed her. What am I watching? Why are they even airing this shit? And I'm supposed to act like it's normal?
Right.
And I know this is dangerous territory because the Wicked fan base, some of you guys are some hardcore weirdos. You're gonna try to gaslight me into thinking like you don't understand theater kids or what it's like to be part of a project that you're so passionate about. Blow me. This is not theater kid shit. This is a personality disorder.
Yes.
Oh, Ariana's obviously going through something.
No.
And Cynthia's protecting her. That bitch had an affair with a married man. Did we forget?
Right.
This is called karma. Now her mental illness is on display for everyone to see, but we're just going to ignore it because she's a really talented singer, right?
And why are they so skinny, Mock? Why?
It's so bad. Like, it's gotten so bad.
Everybody's so thin.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah.
It's real bad.
Anyway, so they're mental, you guys.
Anyway, Wicked is a thing. So
Wicked is a
I guess
thing.
see it if you want to.
I asked my daughter if she liked it. She went, that's good. That's fine.
I mean, they're extremely talented singers.
Right.
There's no question about
yeah,
that.
I'm sure. She's got a set of pipes on her.
Both of them.
She's got to eat something.
She's got to eat. That's the thing.
Yeah.
All right. We do have some talks for you. And I know because we're missing Dad Joke Wednesday. This is the last show of the week. And so I thought, well, why not start off talks today with a dad joke? This one's slightly inappropriate. Hide your kids. Hide your wives.
We have empires run by emperors. We used to have kingdoms run by kings. Now we have countries run by...
I mean, they're not wrong.
They're not wrong at all.
Not wrong.
Not wrong.
I know everybody who loves animals and who has taken a car ride with animals, you probably have stopped by for a pup cup. Am I right?
Oh, God, we get those all the time in this house. Yes.
But have you ever seen a chicken get a pup cup?
Oh, my God. What a sweet baby.
What kind of chicken is that?
It looks like a silky. It's kind of like a It's very silky-esque. Do you guys know what kind of chicken that is? It looks very silky-esque. I could be wrong.
I mean, his head was definitely silky-ish, but like the
Silky-esque,
rest of it
yeah.
looked like normal. And so was it a mutant
I
chicken?
don't know. He was adorable. She was adorable.
Yeah, I don't.
Very cute.
That was weird.
Yeah.
All right. So you know how like for a long time I wanted a GSP, and then Ron convinced me they're just way too hyper.
German short-haired pointer.
Yes. They are so funny though. And this one I don't know how they picked the music for this particular video, but it is pitch perfect. Please enjoy.
Oh my God, I love them. He would fit into my house. He would totally fit
I know.
in. The
It
hyperness.
was so great.
Mm-hmm.
And then yesterday I had this talk all lined up, and then it was the ending talk and I forgot that I had it. And then Daisy sent it to me yesterday and I was like, oh my God, I'm so glad she sent it because I was like, how do we not play this? Please enjoy.
Everybody, rock your body.
It's my favorite. It's ranch and farm humor, you guys.
And it's really everybody.
Actually, I think he said like back streets, back. All right. I think was his caption. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay. And then lastly, we couldn't have a Thanksgiving without the gentleman known as Tucker. And you guys, Tucker is drooling so hard over this banana that it's just like a river is coming out of his jowls. He's so
Tucker's
precious.
already smiling for his banana.
Look at that sweet baby.
Be so gentle.
Look at his face.
Tucker,
he's like, I smell it, Mom. Oh, such a gentleman. I'm drooling. Oh my God, dripping and drool. Mom. I want the banana, Mom.
And the chompies are so good.
He's so sweet. My dogs would have devoured that.
Listen to the chompies.
That's a big bite.
That was a big bite, Tucker.
Good boy.
Oh my God. What a sweet baby.
Oh my God, the most darling dog.
Such a sweet.
I love him so much. All right, we do have thank yous. I want to make sure I get all of my things from today in order. Okay, I think that should be it. So we had one from Amber McQuirk, who said two things. Number one, Boise governor candidate, good luck in Idaho. The one that we played yesterday, that trans weirdo.
Right.
Besides there being a few blue pockets, most of Idaho is made up of red conservative voters. Number two, Slick Willie is a reference to Bill Clinton. He was called that. Okay. I feel like we knew that, but I don't remember where. I don't remember when that was.
I'm not sure when we talked about that.
I'm not sure either.
It's been a day. A lot's happened in a day.
It's been a whole day.
Mm-hmm.
She also said, oh, and by the way, happy Thanksgiving. God bless you and all on here. Thank you very much for that. And then we had one from Sean Morgan, who said, beyond thankful for Chicks on the Right. We as a community are so fortunate to have a place where folks can listen to good old American-loving chicks discuss political events in a way that is as genuine as it is entertaining. Happy Thanksgiving to the whole COTR team. That was so lovely.
Very sweet, Sean. Thank you.
Karen Morisco says, happy birthday to my bestie, Linda Salazar. Thank you for always being there, keeping all the secrets and all the fun times we have shared over the last 35 or so years.
Besties
You're
are the best.
Kelly Wiseman said, happy Thanksgiving, jerks. Since we will be missing Dad Joke Wednesday, I know it's going to be cold and I enjoy all temperatures, but really only to a certain degree. Oh, my love.
Yeah.
Connie LaFrance said, happy Thanksgiving, chicks. Love starting my day with you two. Thankful for all you two do. And I'm thankful for my wonderful husband of 50 years.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Happy anniversary. That's amazing.
It's really cool.
And moderator Scott, knee surgery Scott. It's Scott. What did we used to call him? Steve. We called him Neve, right? Because we messed up his name so bad.
Right.
He says, yes, here for the transitions, always on guard for them, means time to get ready to post sponsor info while laughing. Also here for Daisy and the unprofessional comments. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Gobble, gobble from Neve.
I'm a giver like that, you guys.
Roth Lady Wright said, good morning, chickaroos. As always, you wake me up with smiles and blessings. I'm asking for major prayers this Thanksgiving. We are visiting my real mother. I was raised by my dad and stepmom. I'm 54 and have a wonderful family, but she still constantly judges. I adore the rest of my family, but I spend so much energy giving her grace for judging. I realize she's just upset about my relationship with my stepmom. She is my actual mom. Please pray for peace. I have no filter, but I do have faith, she says.
Yeah.
She also said, when did it become a prerequisite to be so weird for talented people? These ladies are very, very talented. Why are so many talented people so batshit crazy? I just can't with these freaks, obviously referring to
Yeah.
Wicked.
Hollywood's a weird place. Messes people up, you know?
Yep. Now you.
Marcy Perales, good morning, Mock and Daisy. Happy Tuesday. Wanted to wish you both a wonderful Thanksgiving with your families. Have a great mini vacation, and we'll see y'all on Monday. Much love. We're very excited about Thanksgiving. We hope you guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving too. Brian Brumley, wishing you both and your families, as well as the whole Chicks family, a blessed Thanksgiving. Unplugged and focused on what's important. And if you don't, then you know I have to ask, why are you gay? And you guys will probably post pictures. I would imagine both of us will, like, individually, will post pictures of our families and whatnot in both the Insiders and Locals platforms. We'll do that for sure.
Yeah, and we're doing Thomas's burial on Friday. When the whole family.
That's right.
So I don't know if there will be pictures, but it's such a beautiful place that we're laying him to rest that there may be some pictures just because it's such a spectacular, beautiful, gorgeous place.
Definitely get pictures of, like, your mom and your dad, like the birds and the family, and Jackson will be home. Yeah, I'll get some pictures of the fam too. Let me see. Mrs. Shelley Bolton. I am so thankful for all of you. You guys are the best, and never marsh my mellow. Praying everyone has a blessed Thanksgiving and nobody gets haunted by a poltergeist. Just something funny, since we won't be here for Dad Joke Wednesday. Take my pie dough. Thank you, Shelley Bolton. Mel's Faves 1. Mock the transition queen. Yes, she is.
I try.
Kristen Thompson, 9329. My children come home today. Yay! My mama heart is full and my home will be right again. So grateful for you ladies and our community. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Isn't it the greatest when the kids come home? The greatest. Lorraine Barker, 4194. Hope everyone in the Houston area is okay and praise for everyone.
What happened?
I don't know what happened. Should I know what's happening in Houston? Should I know?
I don't know.
I kind of stay away from, I'm not gonna lie, I'd stay away from Houston.
I don't know what happened, but
I should know.
I hope everyone's okay.
I hope so too. Miss Shell 55. What grade are these toddlers in Congress even in? It's mean to toddlers. We shouldn't compare them to toddlers. Toddlers are awesome. Brian Brumley 1. I'm just here for the segues. Yep.
The segues, if you're Brian Brumley.
Why are you sege? That's right. Uh-huh. Shelley Bolton, I come for the transitions and the inappropriate comments. LOL. That's right. MTX 485. The new right doesn't know what to do with power. And they need some balls for sure. Karen Pyra 5200. Can we do Dad Joke Tuesday since you ladies are not going to be on tomorrow morning? I got the first one. What does a buck-toothed cow say? Move. Take my turkey giblets, jerks. RDWRYR 2000. I accidentally swallowed some Scrabble tiles. My next trip to the bathroom could spell disaster. Happy Thanksgiving, all. We are definitely getting some dad jokes in here.
Yeah.
Robin died. JFK Jr.'s 65th birthday is today. He would be Medicare eligible. I feel old. It was his 3rd birthday, the day of his father's funeral. Oh my God. He would have been 65? Is that possible? Oh my God. Wow. Joni Driscoll 201. Thank you all for your prayers for my dad yesterday's surgery. Surgery was a success. God is great. Happy Thanksgiving. That's wonderful, Joni. Michelle 55.
Did they mean RFK Jr.? Now I'm like second guessing. I feel like they meant RFK Jr.
JFK Jr. was, because I feel like he was a little older than me. So no, I think that actually is right.
Really? Holy cow.
Yeah. I think that could be right. I think Robin is correct. Yeah. Let me see. Michelle 55.
Joni Driscoll. Did you already do hers?
Yep. About her dad's surgery. Michelle 55. Speaking of UT Austin, Giga Maggie's saw off those horns. Lone Star Showdown is back. Gotta love the FCC. That's right. NTX 485. They're afraid of her QAnon canon cultists. I guess
Who's afraid?
Candace. I don't know.
Yeah, it's funny because some of the Candace cult members, when they comment to us about like how she's basically the goddess, they're always like, she's getting so close to the truth and you guys are just afraid. And I'm always like, what am I supposed to be afraid of? I didn't kill Charlie Kirk, so I have zero reason to be afraid of anything that lunatic says.
I don't know.
It's such a weird.
It is weird. It's a weird comment. It's like, what are we afraid
Yeah.
of? These are the same people that believe that JFK Jr. was actually coming back.
Right.
Like, okay. Yeah. Michelle 55. Here's my donation to kick it off for you. Thank you, Michelle. Maris Scott 4366. Love you guys. I remember that Michelle Obama's mother lived in the White House the whole presidency. What's up with that? Dysfunctional or controlling? It's a little weird. It's a little weird. I mean, it's not like they didn't have enough money to buy her like a place. You know what I mean? GCQC 1111. I don't know about anybody else, but I meant that dude was becoming AI. Everything is artificial. I hope you two have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He is becoming like AI. That's for sure.
Clavicular.
I
So
hope you two have a
dumb.
wonderful Thanksgiving with your beautiful families. XOXO. Thank you, GCQC. Back at you. Kelly Basoko 4862. Ridiculous. Can we get rid of the ridiculous people? Yes. Terry Ray Nick 6070. The insane asylum seems like a good place for both of the possum folks. Yeah.
Indeed.
They're becoming a lot more possumy too. Have you noticed that?
Mm-hmm.
MTX, yeah, it's becoming, MTX 485. Candace has helped Tyler Robinson be successful.
I mean, she's totally screwing up the investigation. 100%.
Mm-hmm. Brian Brumley. Know a guy who got fired from a cannon factory. Melissa Total 3013. Happy Thanksgiving, chicks, and happy birthday to my daughter Freya. She is 18 on Friday the 28th. Love you all. Well, happy birthday, Jose from Texas. Morning from Texas, chicks. Happy Thanksgiving to you and all the fam and all the COTR nation. Thankful for you all. Just take my cranberry sauce. Who out there loves cranberry sauce? Not me. I'm not a fan.
I don't
there's
like it at
always
all.
one though at every
It's
single.
Ron.
Is
Ron
it
is
Ron?
the one. Mhm.
Ron is the one. There's always one, you guys. Jose, speaking of inappropriate, I'm out on bull rings unless, of course, boobs. Then I'm back in. He did pictures of boobs, you guys. He did, unless on nipples. Unless he wants bull rings on nipples, you guys.
my
That's
God.
Jose. That's Jose, you guys. Judy Flackney 8285. Prayers, please. My hubby isn't recovering well from shoulder surgery. Very strange reactions. I'm very scared. Appreciate my COTR family. Everybody pray for Judy and her husband.
Oh my gosh.
Hopefully he's
That's
okay,
horrible.
Judy. We will be praying for you. And I think you want to do
I
bring it
do.
in? Okay, we're
Yeah,
gonna
we'll do a bring
and
it in.
Mock
But
has
I have
some
gifts.
She has a couple gifts.
I
We'll,
do.
we're gonna bring it in, and then we'll say happy Thanksgiving to everybody. But
Yes, if you don't want to stay for gifts, you don't have to, but I want to make sure to do a special shout out to Patricia, a fellow CP mom who wrote me just the loveliest letter that I totally cried through. Thank you for that. Joan Jackson sent me a beautiful magnolia tree to plant outside, and it even came with, hopefully you can see this.
oh, how gorgeous!
That it says, in honor of Thomas.
In loving memory of Thomas. So beautiful.
Oh, I love that. And I love magnolias. And so that
do
is going to go in a
too.
special spot.
Beautiful.
I got my Scott Jennings ornament. And in case people didn't see when you showed it, this is from the Ruse. And it is amazing. It
Oh my God.
It's just
love
absolutely incredible.
Love
I
it.
love it so much.
Mhm.
So I got mine. I was so excited.
So great.
Donna Jones sent me 2 warmies, a sloth and a golden. And
I
just
cannot.
love
I love them.
so much.
We were using them last night. I made my husband
I know,
use
yeah.
one on his shoulder. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then, so the oddest thing happened, and I don't know what to make of it. These next 2 are anonymous. And so I opened a package and it looked like this. Okay. So it's 2 boxes, as you can
Okay.
see.
Right.
And I opened the first box and I'm all excited and it's empty. So
Oh
I
my
don't know what was supposed to be in that box. But in the second box, there were 2 ornaments that are so cute. One is for Ron and one is for me.
Oh my
It's our little names. I
how
absolutely love them.
adorable.
No idea who sent it and no idea what was supposed to be in the second box, but I love those ornaments.
So precious.
Yeah. And then also anonymous came for, I guess, my 25th anniversary. Oh, you can't see that at all. But it says 25th anniversary.
Oh, that's
And it's
so
another ornament.
neat. I love
And I don't know
ornaments.
who sent that either. So thank you
I
to the
know.
anonymous senders. But yeah,
Sometimes
credit.
Lisa's asking, did I get the gift that I sent you? It was a while ago. Lisa, if I got it, I would have said something on the air. So I'll check my box today. I'll check my PO box. I'll do that this week because I'll have time to do it. So if you sent it a while ago, I don't know what a while ago is. Sometimes
Or what it is, because maybe she missed you showing it or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. You may have missed it. Exactly.
So
Yeah.
I don't
So
know.
that's true. So I will check. I'll check over break. Okay. And
Yeah.
you guys, we're bringing it in. We're bringing it in. You
We're
guys-
doing a double.
We're doing
a double bringing it
you
in.
guys have the most amazing holiday with your family, friends. I hope everybody winds down, takes a break from like social media and the news and all that. And you remember what's important. We're very thankful for you guys. Have the best Thanksgiving ever. We'll talk to you next Monday. Bye, everybody.
Hello, beautiful people. This is the Chicks on the Right's Indian correspondent. Thank you for watching or listening. Be very sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell to stay up to date on all of their delicious content. Okay, thank you. Come again.
Okay.